YouTube. Change the title and everything, right? Was there something else? Why did I feel like there was one other thing I had to do? Got YouTube stream going. Get some tunes going. Let's throw on some Gesaffelstein. He's so good. Let me see. There's one album that has, I think it's Aleph or Aleph is a good one. Here, let's just try this is Gesaffelstein. This might be the one. That one's okay. The ones that he does with other, like he's one of these guys where he does a bunch of shit with other people, and those ones are good, but like I like just his stuff the most. I think this Pursuit is a good one. Or Oper is a good one. Let's start here. Curry, dude, let's go. Seen something, Switch Angel. I think I might know who you're talking about. Okay, this is someone else I'm thinking of, but dude, this is already super sweet. I wonder what she uses, like what software she's using. This is cool. Oh, you guys aren't hearing this, are you? Fuck, sorry. I keep forgetting this stupid, because I rerouted my audio. Here, give me a sec. Sorry, I gotta add a new audio source. I got because I want to stream on YouTube without getting yanked, I have to have every single audio source its own different thing. Give me a sec here. Okay, you hearing it now? I should restart that because it was really cool. She like kind of tells this story.
Once there was a lonely melody, wandering a room, alone.
Dude, I love this kind of music. I listen to this shit all the time. Strudel REPL. And some of these goddamn name colors.
In the second octave.
Dark Sands, welcome in. Jesus Christ, your name is barely distinguishable from the fucking background there. Strudel REP. I'm gonna
out of 2 cycles.
I've seen some people doing this. This is really cool. I'm gonna bookmark this. Oh shit! Hibana Sound coming in with the raid. Let's go. How you doing? I'm just gonna bookmark this. I want to look into this.
Sister's power, so she added harmonics and became a sawtooth wave.
There it is.
A domain expansion.
Hibana Sound, welcome in. How are you doing? How was your stream? We're just watching this really cool this gal who codes music. Jedi Nightmare, welcome in. Chawo, Androphasia, Bopeep, Hibana, Keep the Gaze, Hell yeah, welcome in everybody. Came out of a music stream, perfect. Yeah, it's really cool. Really, really cool. Guys, my name's Colton. I play banjo in a band called the Dead South, and I make games. We just finished the daily banjo practice, and now we're on to going to be doing some coding here. But someone in the chat just dropped this, so we're watching it. It's pretty fucking cool. This is cool.
Bass came back more powerful than ever.
So how does this actually work, man? I gotta look into this. This is cool as hell. Live coding platform to write dynamic music pieces in the... Oh, it's just right in the browser.
Into pieces. And recombined into something new.
JavaScript version, title cycles. Written in Haskell. I've never done any Haskell, but I've never actually done JavaScript either, but I feel like that would be easier than Haskell. I'm gonna have to learn about this a little bit and then do like a fucking coding, music coding stream. That'd be super fun. Yeah, I think that's who this is. I think this is Switch Angel, isn't it? Yeah.
Then a kick drum reverberated throughout the universe.
Hell yeah. Haskell's bonkers, yeah. Pure like functional language, right?
It ducked the other sounds.
Recommend the tutorial? Okay, sweet. It looks pretty simple. Jedi Nightmare with a gifter to Hibana. Yo, thank you for that gifted sub, Hibana. In the Lobster Club, let's go. Half the Linux VIRT stack. Yeah, the functional... By the way, are we getting choppy again? Jesus Christ, man. I can't fucking stand this shit. God. Follow her on Instagram? Yeah, good call. I'm gonna do that. What is it? Switch Angel? Sweet. Man, I cannot figure out streaming on this Mac. It's just driving me absolutely up the wall. Here, let me try and switch my... I'll try and switch my resolution to the low resolution mode here. God, it's just starting to drive me fucking crazy. C++ actually. What am I looking for? Displays. Try this. Let's smooth it up a little bit. Might have to just do this when I'm streaming. That looks smoother, I think. This is sweet. I know I'm gonna have to fucking start streaming at 720 10 FPS. It's driving me crazy, dude. He also does Haskell. Is OCaml also like pure what's it called? Functional language? Just throwing a fucking ripping guitar solo over it. This is cool. I'll wait to the end here. This is cool. How are we looking? We choppy? I think we're good now. I think turning it to that low resolution 1080p mode worked. Helped smooth it out. It's annoying. I love this Mac. I love it for developing. Like, I love using it, but fuck, streaming from it has just been a nightmare lately. I'm stoked to look into this. This is gonna be cool. So she's also getting like her guitar and vocals in there. Is that also going through Strudel, or is that just going through her DAW? She probably just has like... That stuff's probably just going through like her music software or whatever, right? Yeah, it's cool, eh? I saw that Vox thing. Like, I saw there was a... Here's the Vox. Well, yeah, when did that come in? Let's see here. But then at the end, she was actually singing into the mic. So I wonder how that is actually going into the program. Or maybe not. Am I having a fucking stroke? I swear to God she was... Oh yeah, there it is. Interesting. Interesting. Super cool. I'm going to look into that. That looks awesome. Hell yeah. Okay, let's do... It's 108. Let's do a little code in here. Let's get some tunes on. Okay, I got to close as many tabs as possible. Oh, I just closed Safari altogether. That's okay. Try and not get all fucked up. I don't know if it has something to do with these audio sources. Anything I'm not using, I'm going to turn off. Okay. Let's do some coding. All right, what was I working on here? Okay, what was on the to-do list? Oh, yes, sorry, I keep fucking forgetting. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. Ah, man, this is cool. This is like low poly. Let's take a look at this one. This one's cool. So these are actual 3D models. And you export them as GIFs. cool. $3D model of rock candy. That's cool. Dude, that's sick. Okay, if we start getting choppy, let me know. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm trying to move. I was working on this game class yesterday, so I was trying to move all of that dice logic from here into the dice scene. Oops. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn this down a touch. Okay, right, so I was working on, let's go here, dice scene. So we make the dice in the constructor, boom, make 3 dice. In dice scene draw, we're going to want to draw the dice. Jesus Christ, there we go. Okay, so let's see if the dice get drawn in our scene now. Sufficiently fat? Hell yeah. Like PS1 or SNES with one setting. Dude, that's fucking sick. Is it a plugin? So this is like Gesaffelstein's stuff that he does with other people. It's just never as good. Like his solo shit is so good. Okay, so when I click, okay, now we're in the dice scene. Okay, so we're drawing them. I don't have my selector or any of that shit. So go back to table scene. Actually, let's go, because a lot of the stuff in this .h is what we're gonna need. So let's get my rect select class in there. Oh, whoops. And I think I called it selector. Right, and it was an optional. So I need optional included. So a standard optional, whoops. Rect select selector, whoops. Okay, and we're gonna want that in the constructor. Dice scene, there we go. Oh wait, because it's optional, I think we leave it out of the constructor. Where's table scene.cpp? Yeah, we can just leave it out. So dice scene.cpp. Actually don't need that. Okay, and then so now all that selector logic here. All this shit. So I should probably just take all this and put it into a method. 35, okay, boop. I wonder if that should just be in No, because it handles creating and destroying the selector. So we will, let's make it just a private method. We'll go, what could we call it? Just like handle selector? I don't know. I don't really like handle. It's not really the greatest, like, not super descriptive name, but whatever for now. So void die scene handle selector. We'll paste all that shit in there. Nikki, what is happening? Guy Zero coming in with the sub 35 months. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, so we're going to want to pass input. So it'll be const input state reference input. I think. Const input state reference input. And then handle selector, use of undeclared identifier. Am I in the wrong? That's dicene.h. Handle selector, that's what I called it, right? Takes input state. So what are you complaining about, Linter? Dicene, did you mean dice? Oh yeah, dicene. That's what it's complaining about. There we go. How you doing there, Nikki? Full fat Coca-Cola, dude. I don't have it. I drink a lot of diet soda. Not a ton of like the full fat shit lately. Here, I'm going to try and switch this now that we don't have Safari running. I'm going to try and switch this back to the high DPI mode. Let me know if it gets choppy. Man, I thought it was Tahoe, but now I'm thinking it might not have been Tahoe. That was the issue, which fucking pisses me off. It's nice and smooth now. It just seems to be a bottlenecking issue, but it's so weird because when I check the memory and check the memory usage and the CPU usage, it all seems fine. Must be like a video hardware bottleneck. Any plans for the birthday tomorrow? Yeah, so we're going to Chawo. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. By the way, I know I don't have sounds on the alerts. I'm still fixing that. It's not downscaling though, man. That's the thing. Oh, here, you're not seeing that. One sec. There's no downscaling at all. It's the exact same. My monitor's set at 1080p. Resolutions match. No downscaling required. I don't think so. On Twitch, it's 1080-60, right? 1080-60. Let me find the Twitch stream. I got to open Safari again. Oh, fuck. $1080-60. So I don't know why there would be any downscaling going on. Well, that's what I thought, but no, apparently not. Because when we were watching that YouTube video, it got choppy again. That's why I had to change it to the low resolution 1080. So there's, where is it here? So this is what it's on right now. And if I go here, there's a low resolution mode of 1920 by 1080. When I did that, that fixed it. But everything's a little bit fuzzier and blurrier there. It's less sharp. So this is like high DPI mode, 1020, 1920. It's 60 hertz on the monitor, yeah. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. It was like, I think it's okay now, but as soon as I get anything going that's like a little bit resource intensive, it was getting all choppy again when we were watching, what's her name? The Coder, the musician Coder. Fell asleep in the bathroom. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're taking Sadie to see Frozen. There's like a live production of Frozen at the local theater here, so we're going there and then having dinner with my mom and sister's husband. Okay, anyway. All right, so let's get all this shite going here. Boom. Okay, die clicked. Right, so this was a method from table scene. So it'd be bool die clicked. Will be a const. And I think it just looped through. Oops, die clicked. And then we just did this. So for auto die in dice. So we're looping through. We say if check collision point rec. So the point is get mouse position. And then the rectangle, the rectangle is die.getRect. If that, fuck off, man. Jesus, fuck you. So if there is a collision, then we return true. Return false. Okay, and then we need to pass DT to this as well. Actually, do we? Yeah, we do. Okay, that should work. So then in our dice scenes update, go handle selector. We'll pass input and DT. Okay, let's see if that is going to work. Dude, it's such a fucking pain in the ass because I love this fucking device. I love using it. I love the workflow. I love the terminal. I love Homebrew, but it just does not like OBS, man. Does not like OBS. Did it work? Did it make? Yeah, it compiled. So let's run it. It must be a video hardware issue. I think that's the only thing that makes sense to me, because I don't think it's CPU. I don't think it's memory. Okay, so now boom. So I think what'll happen is these dice are going to change, which, yeah, we'll have to switch that. Okay, so is our selector. Oh, we got to draw. We got to draw the selector. So we'll just go if selector. Selector.draw. No member name draw. Oh yeah, because it's up. Gotta do that. Does rectangle selector have an update? It does. I wonder why I had all of, like, I wonder if all this shit, or no, the reason that I need to have, where are we here? The fuck is dice scene? The reason I have to have all this here is because it needs to know about the dice, I think, right? If not selector. Right, this manages creating and destroying the selector as well as managing the dice selection. So, you know, I'm actually going to call this handle, yeah, handle selector's fine, actually. Okay, so let's go back to dice scene and then handle selector. You know what we'll do, though, in this method? As we'll just say if not selector return. Okay, and then we're drawing it. Let's see. Short for boot manager. Nice. I love it. Mac. Yeah, Mac does hate third party. That is true. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, fuck, I wish if there's an alternative to OBS, I would gladly use it that has all the same features. Okay, we're still not drawn the select. Okay, so let's see here. Or does this actually, yeah, I'm stupid. Get rid of that. Knights of Knee, what the hell are you doing? Aren't you supposed to be working on something? Some shit. There's the selector. And is it actually selecting? It seems to be. Good. If I click away from them, they go away. Okay, perfect. That's working. Should do some commits as we're working here. So what did we change here? Whoops. What did we change here? That's just to do. Table sprite, that's fine. What did we do here? We'll just do this. We'll add everything. Whoops. We'll just go moving dice logic from table scene to dice scene. Okay. This is a good one. Aleph. Fucking banger. OBS Studio. Yeah. Man, I don't know. This Mac just doesn't like it. The second I fucking get anything going with the slightest little bit of like resource insensitivity, it just zonks it out. Okay, so our selector is working. That's good. What else do we need to move? So now we want to actually get rolling. So back to table scene. So dealer, current texture, animations, those are all going to stay in the table scene. Fade ins in the table scene. Dialogue box, table scene. Actually, we will need a dialogue box in this scene because we are going to want some dialogue eventually. State, roll command. Yes, we are going to need the roll. Or wait, the roll command. Yeah, that should live in the dice scene. So let's go here. Because we're going to want different things. Calling that roll command. And we're going to want a roll button. Duplicate member. Oh, I got that in there already. Let's move this up here. What is the encoder? That's like the hardware thing, right? Let me oops. Output. This guy here, right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It's got to be. It just doesn't play nice with OBS for whatever reason. Like the bitrate's not even high, man. 2500. Whatever. It's fine. It's just annoying that it runs so smoothly. Like I have no issues when I'm not streaming, but as soon as I'm streaming, man, gets all lame and shit. You're indeed. Task almost completed. Hell yeah. Excuse me. All right. So let's get our roll button in there. I might even have that in the constructor already. What are you bitching about? Must explicitly initialize the member roll command, right? So how did I do that in table scene? Using the command pattern. It's roll command, just a roll command, and then that roll command needs dice passed into it because it actually rolls the dice, right? So back to here. So we make a new roll command and we pass dice into it. That's going to give us an error. Let's go here. There we go. Then all the shit he does with other people, I'm just like, this sucks. Just do your own thing, bro. Let's put tone box on. Bitrate being too low is supposed to be 6,000. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I turned it way down to hopefully help it out, but I mean, it's working fine now with the high DPI 1080 mode, but Beef, what's up, dude? Just put that up there. And then I like to have everything in the same order as much as I can. So texture, dice, roll command, roll button, roll command, dice state. Roll button, roll command, dice state. Make dices, and then the methods. Yeah, okay. So far we're doing good. So I have the roll button in there. I think I just have to draw the roll button. Draw dice. Draw roll button. Done work for the weekend. Let's go, buddy. Hell yeah. You got any plans this weekend? Okay. So our roll command's not working. Oh, because we didn't set the command. Did I do that in the constructor body? Yes. So dice scene, where is it? .cpp. So in the actual constructor body here, we will go roll button dot set command, and it's going to be a pointer. So we're going to get the address back of roll command. I think that's it. Yeah, address of roll command. Okay, that should work. Let's see. Get some riding boots. Fuck yeah, dude. We're taking, it's my birthday tomorrow. We're taking Sadie to see a live production of Frozen. And then we're having dinner with my sister and her husband. Okay, still not rolling them. Okay, so let's see. Do I actually have... Oh, I probably got to do roll button update, right? Does it have an update? No, it doesn't. How did I do this in table scene? What did we do? So that's our state machine. Got our selection there. Here it is. So if we press the button and we pressed roll button, then we call roll buttons on click. I see. Okay. Let's try that. Hell yeah. Get your badge on. Dude, hell yeah. Have a good weekend, dude. We'll see you next week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, she's going to be excited. We have a little Olaf costume too, so she's going to wear a little Olaf costume. I think tonight we might watch the movie. All right, so we select these two. There we go. Now we're rolling. Just select one of them. It rolls. Select all three. They all roll. Is that middle one rolling? Yeah, it is. Just happened to get the same number a couple times. Cool. Okay. We'll say dice drawing, roll button drawing, roll mechanic working. We're playing CeeLo, exactly. Little Olaf, yeah, it's going to be so cute. We're going to try and turn CeeLo into like the kind of like battle mechanic. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so this is all working. Now let's take all this shit out of the table scene. Just going to start a new NeoVim without a million tabs. Okay, so what shit do we not need anymore? Excuse me. So we still need the dealer textures. We need a current animation. We need the animations. We need the fade in. We need the dialog box. We need the state. We shouldn't need roll command or roll button. We do need is finished. We don't need dice anymore. We shouldn't need selector anymore. We shouldn't need die clicked. The dialog state can work. Okay, so now let's get rid of all the shit in here. Don't need that. Don't need that. Shouldn't need a roll command either. I still have that in here. No, we're good. Okay, and then all of this selection stuff. Should be able to get rid of all of that. We don't need die clicked anymore. Don't need any of the selection logic or the dice. Oops. Okay. So now, see if it'll compile. We're compiling, baby. Thumb slipped. Okay, so we do actually want those dice to appear, but maybe that, yeah, maybe that roll. So, okay, let's do this. That's actually working. So first we'll get rid of all the shit we're not using. Let's go here. I'll open that up. Oh, deleted too much. Delete 15J. There we go. Oops. Okay, and let's actually get rid of this this state. We don't need that. Okay. Delete all of this and delete that. Okay, let's make sure. Oops. Get rid of all that shit in the .h as well. There we go. Okay, that's all still working. Good, good, good. So at the end of that, we just switch right to the dice state. So then what we'll do is, yeah, when does lines 2 come into play? Thank you, Yui, for the follow. Okay, so we do the tilt animation, then we go to dialogue 2, but dialogue 2 is dialogue box. We get dialogue box with lines 2. Lines 2 is just the roll line. So that's when he says roll. So we could actually go straight to the straight to the other scene from here, I think. So we'll go here, and then we'll just go is finished. Whoops. Is true. Whoopsies. Fucking Christ. Oh my God. There we go. Is finished is true there. Okay, let's see. Die a log box. Very nice. Very nice. Boom. And then we'll have him say roll as the first thing here. Okay, so we don't even need this dialogue 2 state, at least not for now. So we'll get rid of that. We'll just go straight to there. Okay, and then... Oh, there's an error somewhere. Here it is. So I don't even need this is in dialogue state thing anymore. We can delete that. Delete that. And then in our this, we'll just say if state equals table state dialogue 1. Dialog box dot draw. Okay. Lullabelle, welcome in. So fade in happens. Now the dialogue starts. Boom. We're good there. Shoo, poop. And then now we're in the whoops. In the roll state. Perfect. So or in the dice scene. So I'm gonna change this to just dialogue. We don't need dialogue 1. Oop. There we go. Make sure nothing's broken. All still seems good. Okay, cool. Cool beans. All right. We're getting somewhere. Removed dice logic. Okay. How you doing, Lullabelle? Happy Friday. It's the weekend, baby. We made it. Okay, let's see. What else was on the to-do list here? So move all dice logic to dice scene. We did that. Okay, I got a bunch of just sort of refactoring shit to do. We got the command pattern going. A little bit of refactoring. What time is it? Almost 2? Yeah. We'll go for another 10 minutes or so here. So we can do this. Let's do all of our indexes to size T's. So I think dialog box. Yeah, instead of int current line index, we'll call it size T. Make sure that didn't break anything. Still seems to be working. Okay. And then a care writer, I think, was the other one that has indexes stored as ints. Current length. I think that's the one. Yeah, we are casting to... Oh, wait, hold up. I'm going to have to... Line count. Hold up. Where do we actually use line count? Let's see. Line count. So we're taking that size T and casting it to an int. If care writer is finished and current line index is less than line count -1. I wonder if returning a size T there would cause any problems. And then... Whoops, fuck, what did I just do? Fuck. Oh, shit. Don't save that. Okay. Okay, so this we want to be a size T. And then we'll just return lines size. Why is lines a pointer? Oh, right, because I pass in the lines live elsewhere, so I pass that in. Okay. Let's see. Did that break anything? Phoenix, welcome in. Okay, that seems to be working. Current line returns a string. Return line static cast. Current line. Oh, but current line index is now a size T, right? Current line index, right? So, should be able to do this. Return. So we'll dereference lines. And then it should just be current line index. Okay. That's all working still. Okay. Are there any other static casts in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, cool. Let me go here. Ints for indexing change to size T. Okay. And then let's do care writer here. We'll do the same thing. Sorry, I'm still so gunky. I'm all sniffly. I hate the sound of the snorting in the mic. Okay, so full text, subtext, pause, duration, timer. So the only one is this current length. So let's just change this to a size T. And then I'm sure there's probably a static cast here somewhere. Yes. So full text substring 0. Whoops. As long as substring takes a... Yeah, it does take size T. Yeah, it does. Okay. Implicit conversion. Current length. Is this care writer? Yes. So we're casting that, but we should, because current length is a size T. So now get rid of that. Get rid of that. Horka biggin. Horka big nasty. Cool. Okay, that's all still working. Let's see if there's any other static casts going on. So float. We're going into float a lot here, but okay, here's another one. Animation. Font size. Float. Okay, animation is the only other size T one. Start frame index, end frame index, current frame index. So these should all be size T's. All right. And then these will all be size T's as well. Frame width will be a size T. That's size T. That's size T. Okay, and then do we have a static cast? Yes, we do. So we should, current frame index, I believe, is now a size T. So we shouldn't have to do this. We should be good to go. Whoops. Jesus, where the hell? Man, oh man. There's certain like fucking characters I still can't seem to find without looking at the keyboard. There it is. Getting better. I got all the letters down, but some of the squiggly brackets and that kind of shit. Really good buddies with left early. So you took his plow truck, do some sanding, decided to be a good friend, rip ass. Dude, hell yeah. Roll the windows up. Hopefully they stay in there over the weekend. Okay, the animation's still working, so that's all groovy. Size T. All right. Okay. I think that's it for that. Yes, X and Y's to vector 2 positions. And then also there were some more static casts. So like, let's check table scene, for example. What line was it? It was E1. With time scale. So it didn't have a problem with this. So I suppose what we could do. That's fine there, I think. Okay. Back to main. So we did the index of size X and Y parameters to vector 2 position parameters. That's another thing I'd like to do. So anything that takes X and Y in the constructor, I'd rather do position. So I think roll button is one of those, for example. Okay, that one does take vector 2 position. Animation doesn't need position. Dialog box. Whoops. Nope, doesn't take position. What else? Dice scene. Don't think those. Nope. The dies themselves. Here we go. Because I store the position as a vector 2, which takes floats. So instead of this, we will go. The fuck. Change to. Okay, where the hell is the close bracket? Is it that one? There we go. We'll go vector 2. Pause. And then we'll go here. And we'll go vector 2. Pause. And then we'll do this. I'll just pass that in. Nice and easy. Issue here somewhere. Yes. So then we'll go make this a vector 2. So we'll go boom. And boom. Non-constant expression. Fuck you. Ugh, fuck. Non-constant expression cannot be narrowed from type int to float in initializer list. Jesus. Non-constant expression cannot be narrowed from type int to float. Oh, right, because, so we need to add another static, or we could just do this, 0.0f. That'll fix that, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see. Hell yeah, dude, thank you, man. Okay, so table scene is still referencing die, so why is that? We'll get rid of that. Yeah, I actually don't need this make dice in the table scene anymore. Where are you? What the fuck is going on here? I'm really surprised that this isn't giving me a warning. That seems fucking weird. There should be a warning there because this method doesn't actually exist. Oh, because it's static, right? So it doesn't actually belong to the member. That's what's going on. Okay, so I should be able to just delete that outright. And we don't need that header anymore. Okay, let's try it again. There we go. Give him pink eye. Hell yeah. Okay, that's all working. Good, good, good. So what did we do? We'll leave that for now. Get diff source dicing.cpp. Okay, so we'll add dicing and we'll add that. So XY in constructor changed to vector 2. Okay, and then get Add removed static. What's it called? Removed static. Make dice function. Okay. What else could possibly take X and Y? Game wouldn't. Input handler wouldn't. Lerp wouldn't. Rect select. Ooh, rect select might actually. Let's go here. So we'll go here. We'll go vector to position. Okay, start point. And those will both be, so we should be able to go here. Whoops. Get rid of those. And then we should go start point will be pause. And then position will be pause. Okay, and then that's going to cause some problems elsewhere here. We'll do get mouse position. And we'll try and compile. There'll probably be some other spots where it's fucked up. Oh, no, worked. Okay. Make sure we're still getting our selector working. Appears to be working. Okay. Okay, what else? So that was rect select. Whoop. Just go through here. Rect select. Resources won't need it. Roll button. This one probably. Whoops. That one takes position or vector 2. Roll command won't need it. Scene. No, scene won't need it. Table scene won't need it. Okay, I think that's it for that. So another little refactor there. So that's gone. Game class with unique pointer for current scene. We did that. Utils class with helper functions and constants. You know what? Let's do that real quick and then we'll end for the day. Bunch of just housekeeping kind of like cleanup shit we're doing right now. Nothing super fancy. So let's do this. Source / Jesus fuck utils.h. We'll make it a namespace. So we'll define some constants. So we could go const expr. Now, where are some of the constants? So we'll do this const expr width. It's going to be, it'll be an int. And then height. Right now it's in a, you know what though? We'll do this. Const expr int. We'll just go base res 720. Oh, there we go. Fuck. There it is. Const expr. What's the other one? So 320 is like the resolution of the like scenes. So I guess we could just call it scene width. It's 320. And then scene height will be 180. Okie dokie. So in table scene, or maybe we should call it, maybe let's call it scene. We'll call it scene text width and scene. Whoops, fuck. Jesus Christ, fuck. Scene text width, scene text height. And then everywhere we were using that, so let's go table scene. So we'll have to include our utilities. So we'll go boo, utils.h. And then here we'll go utils, scene text width. Do the same thing here. Okay, and then the other spot was in dice scene. Yeah, we'll have to go include utils, and then we'll actually do a static cast here. Change it to a float, and it'll be utils, scene text width. Okay. I have height as 250. Am I using 250 anywhere else? Animation and dice scene. I wonder if scene, but the scene texture height isn't actually 250, or is it? Maybe it is actually. It is 250. Okay. So let's do that then. We'll change this from, we'll go 250. I might end up changing these resolutions at some point, but for now, really it should be 320 by 320. Hold on a second though. Is that right? That doesn't make sense, because how can I scale that up by 2? $320. 2.25. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, I'm gonna have to adjust these resolutions here. Put that in the to-do list. Adjust resolutions of window and textures. Okay, so actually I'm not gonna, not gonna change anything else there for now. Okay, what else was there? Draw centered function. You know what? I'll do that later today. I gotta take a shit, so we'll just leave it there. Thank you, everybody. That was a fun one. Magnus, what's up, dude? Hell yeah, everybody. Knights of Knee, have a good weekend. Everybody have a good weekend. Got a new shit cord. Oh, boiled dogs. Oh, you're boiling them in fucking broth? Dude. Yeah, I saw Magnus pop in and I was like, I gotta get out of here. Thank you, Auntie Ladane. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. If I remember, I'll get some pics of Sadie in her Olaf costume for the ramen. Fuck yeah, dude. Fucking dope. Let's find somebody to raid. Who do we got? Let's see who is on that we follow. There's a couple developers on, actually. Oh, Ruby just started. Let's raid Ruby. Hell yeah. Everybody enjoy. We'll raid into the show. This is perfect timing. Raid into the show in France right now. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. Thank you very much, Magnus. We will see you all on Monday. Same shit. We're going to be working on this game for the next little bit here. And playing some tunes. Thanks, everybody. Everyone have a great weekend. Stay safe. And we will see you very soon.